Hey, you needed a new read? Look no further than West Michigan. There are so many talented local authors, and an upcoming event is bringing them together for a book fair and a benefit, fittingly to support the Hackley Library. We've got Ramona Opperman. She is the event coordinator. Monica Amore is one of the featured authors. Ladies, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about this event. What is this all about?
Well, what the event is about basically is to support the Friends of Hackley Library and giving indie authors the opportunity to sell books in Barnes & Noble.
I love it. I love it so much. So talk about how many different authors are going to be there, what kind of genres people can find, why this is a cool experience for readers to be a part of.
We have around 40 authors that will be in the Barnes & Noble, and the genres span everyone you can think of, including children's picture books, all the way up to spicy novels.
All right, perfect. Romantasy.
There you go.
There you go. And you know, I said West Michigan in the intro, but this is actually this is the whole state, really, in some ties. Talk about what the parameters are for this book fair.
The parameters are pretty wide. You either have to be writing about Michigan, live in Michigan, or from Michigan. So that's how that goes.
There you go. Right. So lots of cool stories that may be locally based as well. We love that. So as an author, talk about what this is like and why it's good to have events like this for you to you know, talk to readers.
So I think, you know, this is like creating a space where readers can come together with authors and meet some of the, you know, the authors that create these magical and beautiful stories that help them escape. For me, like personally, I did this last year and I had such a great time. The readers were really welcoming. I met a lot of amazing fellow authors that live locally. And so it's just kind of like a little bit of a community where we all come together, we have a great time, and you can just pick up, you know, add books to your to be read.
Absolutely, right. Just fill up those library shelves at your home. And at the same time, this is a benefit. So talk about how this is raising money and where that money is going.
Okay, well, it's really easy. You come into the Barnes & Noble, you buy something. Hopefully you buy one of the books from our indie authors. But even if you don't, you can buy in the cafe or whatever's on the shelf. When you go up to the register, you tell the cashier that you are supporting Hackley Library, and they will enter that, and the Friends of Hackley Library gets a percentage of those sales.
I love that. So all the sales for that day, so, if you say, right, I want to support the library.
So long as you do that.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. And so then let's talk, you got some merch too, not just books, right?
Oh yeah, I have a lot.
Yeah, so talk about some of the things that you brought with you today and some of your books.
So, you know, I do write dark fantasy romance. So this is A Flame Under the Moon, which is a beautiful story about self-discovery. She is coming into her power. She's overcoming, you know, being oppressed by living in the same space her whole life. And she meets a captor who eventually becomes her love interest. And then Last Ride of the Emperor Fate is a beautiful story about survival. You can see has shadow magic, and so it's just a Wild West inspiration. Okay. So yeah, I have prints. What I like to do too is, you know, when readers buy from me, I like incentives, you know, like free things.
Sure.
So, you know, I have my husband doing my artwork. There's free prints. I will have a wheel spin to win merch. So it's just, I try to have something fun with every single event. So I really like immerse myself in it.
I love that. I love that. Give people a little more of an experience with it all. Okay, perfect. So let's talk about when, where. Is it Barnes & Noble in Muskegon? When is this happening?
That happens on the 27th, it's a Saturday, 1 to 4 p.m.
1 to 4 p.m. All right, as easy as that. Ladies, thank you so much. We appreciate you being here. The Trail of Michigan Authors. It's happening September 27th, again, at the Barnes & Noble in Muskegon. More than 30 authors. There's a book fair, buy lots of books, and at the same time, help support the Hackley Library. We'll be right back.